Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. So in the last episode we defeated the wretched mothers and apparently the guard's talking to us. So it says we have to go back onto the waypoint, so we will, and we go back to the old ruins.
Here, let me open the gate.
Okay. Yeah, even though we discovered the last area on our map,
but I don't know much about her.
it doesn't stay discovered. So you have to go back and rediscover the layout of the level could actually be completely different than it was before. But I still think it's a pretty cool concept, and we're almost level 5. It actually doesn't take you too long to level up at the beginning. It gets a little more time consuming, and we're at Adria's hut. Search Adria's hut.
Look. Hidden cellar.
Dead people and a cellar.
I think there was more to your mother than you know.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Talking about her mother. No, what do we got here?
Captain Dalton.
Oh, looks like Captain Dalton. Now do this. Wait, we have Ray of Frost, right? Yeah, there we go. That was easy and lots of money too, but no gear. Apparently we have a mission to talk to her.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I'll search the cathedral. You stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last
There
night.
we go. We completed whatever quest this was.
His troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Okay, so she's talking about how Tristram will fall once again. Because if you guys remember in Diablo 2, Tristram was actually a destroyed city. It wasn't actually existing anymore. There's a random chest over here. Filled with zombies. I always say zombies, but they're technically risen. Love being able to shoot blasts of magic at barrels to blow them up. Everybody loves destroying barrels. We haven't really picked up much gear yet, which is kind of surprising. It looks like we can go to the mass grave. I don't think I've ever seen this place before in the game. Looks like we got a new item that we can check out after.
Old masters could see me now.
Wow, level 5. Nice. Walking corpse. We unlocked the new skill, Arcane Orb. I wonder what that actually does. So first of all, let's check out her gear. We picked up chest armor finally. We picked up a weapon that is 8.2, which is better than our axe. And that's about it. We also picked up, instead of Ray of Frost, we get Arcane Orb. Casts an orb of pure arcane energy that explodes on contact. I always wonder where arcane energy actually was. Because in so many video games they have stuff known as arcane or aether. Hell yeah, man, that is like beautiful. I've never seen such a beautiful attack. And it looks nice too. There's the cathedral, so that's where we're supposed to go.
Fallen star somewhere inside.
We're looking for something called the Fallen Star. Yeah, so I actually got my character to max level on Draenor. And that was kind of a bummer because there's not much to do post-game. You don't even get a reward for beating the game in that. It's 3:18. Definitely better than what we have. So anyways, I was not expecting there to be Risen standing in this hallway. Looks like we got to go to the Cathedral, level 1. So let's go! Wow, that load time was next to nothing. Wait a minute, why did I teleport back up? That was odd. Sometimes these online games are a little glitchy.
Its crater is tinged with some strange magic.
Yeah, I noticed that. Goodbye, zombies! Apparently it didn't do that much to them. Oh man, I was hoping to get Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire this Friday, but... yeah, you guys, for those who watched my video and heard that I got a job, I lost my job within the same freaking day. Because apparently there was another guy training too. And since he was actually of Chinese descent, he did better. So he got to keep the job while I lost my job. So no more money. I'll be getting like a paycheck from this week, like $100 or something like that, which I can probably use to get some games for you guys. But other than that, I'm still broke. I still live with my parents and stuff. And oh god, grotesques! Careful, because when they blow up, they shoot out corpse worms, which aren't really tough. They're more annoying than they are difficult. And you don't pick up town portals or identification scrolls anymore. They completely got rid of that feature in Diablo 3.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
Okay, so Decker Cain gave us a little bit of information on the grotesque.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Okay, and some information on carrion... Sorry about the carrion bats. Yeah, not too much on the carrion bats as for, like, what they do. They just shock you and bite you. They're pretty basic enemies. They're not even difficult. It makes it seem like those are, like, going to be, like, the worst enemies in the entire game, when in reality, they're probably the weakest enemy you'll ever find. Even next to Risen. Risen are somewhat more difficult. We'll see some returning enemies and stuff. Grotesque are by far the strongest enemies we've faced so far. Now let's send out the arcane orb. Ew, look at all those little maggots. Our shield is 8 armor, this is 52. Wow, see what I mean? Like, the armor is just, like, so much better. Wow, we actually took damage. Now, simple dagger. Stupid zombies. Stop feeding on the bodies of the dead. These guys are kind of dead, so now we're fighting Ravenous Dead. We're no longer fighting Risen.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I love your character. He's so cocky sometimes. They keep some of the humor that they have, like, in their World of Warcraft series, in their Diablo series, which is kind of nice. I like how they didn't get rid of all sense of humor. Because in a dark time, you do want to, you know, kind of relax. You don't want to stress out too much, right? Okay, where's the chain? Generally, you can trick them into staying there because there's a dead body, and they usually won't come after you. It's funny how when we kill them, oh, we get a Lachdanen scroll.
My name is Lachdanen, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Ah, interesting. It's Lachdanen. Now we got some special carrion bats that are plagued. You'll run into these glowing ones, and they're stronger than their normal counterparts, and they also drop bigger rewards and more experience. These guys aren't seeming to do too much damage. And that just leaves one left, which gives us Reptilian Bracers of Focus. And lots of health orbs around here. Let's see if what we picked up was any better. 20 pants, 8 bracers. Wait. Magic bracers, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, there. That was weird. It didn't highlight for us. And these pants are actually better than the ones we have, even though they don't give us anything. They're still better. We got a Crusader shield in our inventory. Okay, so I found him in that room. I don't think there's anybody over here. Oh. 2 of you guys, just regular carrion bats. And you will run into boss creatures that aren't uniques, like Like you can run into boss carrion bats and things like that. And I don't mean like special named guys, I just mean they're a copy of a pre-existing creature that is just extremely tough compared to them or the champion form. And they can usually power up any enemy that's around them. What did we pick up? Oh, this is the health potion. Couldn't even tell what that was. Oh, it looks like we got more of Lackdanon's scroll.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Well, that's not friendly at all, sent him off to die. So apparently this entire way was a dead end, and we don't need to go here. So we gotta go all the way back. Apparently it's 1:42 in the afternoon. My family will be coming home a little bit after 3. Yeah, you know, no job means you got lots of time to record, but at the same time, you really don't have much to record because you can't buy games, you can't buy recording equipment, and stuff like that.
I don't want to change.
What? Ah! Turned into a Risen. Oh my god, a Risen. That was so difficult. The beginning enemy. Whoa, what the heck was that, buddy? Sorry, Mr. Undead Doofus. Ah, I got an itchy ear. Hang on a sec. Okay, that's better. Now, we picked up an item here. Magic bracelets that are actually better than ours. Interesting. We don't have a head, shoulder, or necklace yet. Looks like we've got another chain here. Oh, it's down there. Oh, that's kind of inconvenient. Well, apparently it did hit him, though. I guess we can collapse the wall, too. What is that thing? Oh, the treasure goblins! If you kill those guys, they drop lots of loot. Nice, eh? And we picked up adventuring cloth pants.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
Okay, so we got a little bit of information on the goblins. Apparently they can teleport to their own dimension, which is called Greed, and yada yada yada. Not very interesting. So, we can kill some more Risen here. Wait, we're back to Risen, not Ravenous Dead anymore? So we downgraded? That's weird. Normally the enemies get tougher as they go along, not weaker. Shoes. Weak shoes. So, let's go follow where the paths start blinking, because if you guys notice on the mini-map, it starts to blink when we go down this way, which is an indication that we're supposed to go this way. Now we're back to Ravenous Dead.
Are nothing.
Wow, you guys suck. You fall in defeat against me, the wizard. Armor rack gives us shoes again. What's with these shoes? And a sash. Do we even have a? Yeah, we have a belt. Never mind. Let's go to Lorik's Passage.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge home. The Skeleton King.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Oh, it looks like we gotta save Decker Cain from skeletons that apparently ignore him all of a sudden and come for us. Got some guy advertising on the game. Wow, these things are weak. Oh, looks like we summoned the boss. Head Cleaver. The Royal Executioner. Sometimes I hate how it sticks when you're attacking them. And boom! There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Looks like we also got our next quest.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
You live. Fortune smiles on you, old man. I'm here to bring you back to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Well, I think that does it for this video. And in the next part, we'll continue on through the, Cathedral Gardens. Looks like we now gotta pursue the Skeleton King, because he may actually hold the star that we're looking for, the Fallen Star.